Hello, and welcome to another Engage Media Suite tutorial. Today we're going to look at Travel Shotlist, which will generate a list of videos and then shots that you should get for those videos when you're going on a trip. So to get to Travel Shotlist, over here on the left, under Content Ideas, you click on Travel Shotlist. And this takes you to your Travel Shotlist projects, which we don't have any yet. We're going to create a new project. All right. And here, you just tell it where you're going, what the trip is going to be, the number of videos that you want to generate, the length of those videos, and the types of shots you want to be getting. Then you tell it the goals you want to target and the content type that you want to do. So let's do G Adventures 7-day Vietnam trip. Shall we do that? Or no, let's do Ama Waterways. Let's do Ama Waterways, Colors of Provence, 7-day river cruise. Ama Christina. Let's say we're going on this river cruise in France. And I want to do that. Let's say I want 5 or 10 videos. These are the lengths. Maybe let's go 15 to 20 because that's a pretty big cruise. I want to be doing POV stuff. I want to be doing some cinematic B-roll. I'm not big into time-lapse, so we'll skip that. And then for goals, we want to do reach, and we want to rank for travel agency clients. Maybe we do all of them. They all seem pretty good for this trip. So we'll also be ranking for specific search terms, which what that does is it'll go and find what people are searching when they're thinking of booking this product. It'll find those exact search terms and figure out how to help you rank for them. And then grow followers. It's similar to reach, but it's trying to get you people who are likely to become followers and then eventually clients. All right, content types. You've got talking head, walking through doing selfies, and POV. I like to film in POV, so that's what we'll do. Thinking budget tells it how many tokens to spend on thinking through all these ideas for you. And if you choose a bigger thinking budget, you'll get better results, but it'll take longer to do. So we have it set at a pretty good starting point, and we will just say continue. And then you'll actually see it start thinking as it goes through and figures out what it needs to generate for you. It's actually started to come up with them pretty quickly here. All right. So ultra short, Provence cruise, you're not ready for this. Waking up on the Rhone, which is where that cruise goes through. So this is going to be POV, feet out of bed, open curtains to the river views, coffee in hand on your French balcony, and then a text overlay about waking up in a new town every day. That's pretty good. Everyone skips this on Ama Christina. Stop scrolling if you love wine. So it's coming up with some good concepts here. Lyon, which is one of the stops on that cruise, is a Provence river cruise worth it? So these are all really good concepts, which we had it generate a bunch, and it has indeed generated a whole bunch for us. I'm going to just accept them all, and then we'll say finish. And what this will do is it'll save all of these into a new travel shot list project for me, which is now done. And I can see all of the videos that I want to capture. And you can actually mark when you've captured all the shots for them. But we don't have shots yet, do we? So I can actually go to the shot list tab here, where we see we don't have any shots. And all you do is you click Generate Shot List, and it'll then give you options to generate shots for all of those videos. Number of shots is the number of shots that you want per video. If you have fewer of them, then it'll be slower pacing in your video. If you have more, that'll be a lot of quick cuts, that sort of thing. Usually we just leave it on normal. Normal's pretty good. And then shot reuse is how much you want it to use different shots across different videos, which if you set it higher, then you won't have to do as much shooting. And if you set it to minimal, or if you set it to maximize, then you'll be shooting a lot of content, but you'll have a lot of content to work with. We'll leave that on normal as well. Same thing, you can set a thinking budget here. You can tell it what kind of shots you want it to focus on. Give it notes about the sort of filmmaking you like to do, that sort of thing. We'll just leave everything normal and say generate. And then same thing, it'll actually go through and think through how to build your shot list for you. You can see the thinking process here as it starts to go through and figure out how to arrange all of these shots for all of these videos. And you can see it laying it out, which this is a lot of planning that normally you would have a production team doing it, or you'd be planning it out beforehand for hours. So this just gives you a really good starting point to do all of that. And we have our shots. So you see for each video, it tells you the shots that you need to shoot, and it tells you how many videos it's used in. And as you go through and do your shooting on site, you can actually check these off, and it'll save that they've been checked off and update your progress for you. So you see this video, because this shot was used on multiple videos, it's already been checked off. But it'll tell you what the shot should be, where you should be doing it. So this is POV lying in bed, slow tilt up from feet towards window, revealing passing vineyards and river views. That's pretty cool. But it's sort of hard to be organized this way because you're going through and trying to figure out as you go through what to be shooting. So you can actually organize it by location. And now you know what you have to shoot in each location. So this on the bow, walking towards the ship's bow, dramatic reveal of the Lyon skyline with cathedral and bridges as you reach the front. And then these are all of your cabin shots. So now you know everything you need to shoot from inside your cabin. This is your cabin bathroom shot, lounge, cabins, deck. So this is all stuff on the ship. And you can see as you go through the ship what you have to shoot in each place. And if you look here, these are all deck shots, but this one's evening, this one's starboard side. This is the entrance. Here's your French balcony. So these are all on the ship. And then it goes into the destination. So in Arles, you've got ruins, the cafes, streets, Lyon, and you've got Provence on the river. Pretty cool. So they're all organized for you and you can export them. So from here, you can click copy shot list and that'll give you a list that's copied as text. So you can paste that into a document, print it out if you want something you can check off. Or if you want to just do it from your phone, you can check them off here and it'll keep track of your progress for you. So then if you go back and look at videos, it'll tell you how you're doing on this video, which ones still need you to do shooting, all of that. So this is sort of a full-featured way of tracking your production process as you're going through on site. And some people use it that way for all of their production, and some people just use it at the beginning to give them ideas so they can go over these shots and they have an idea of what they want to shoot. And then from there, they come in and get a bunch of content. And you can drop all that content into Media Library afterwards and use it to generate your own reels anyway with the video engine. So there's two ways to use Shotlist, and people have been using it both ways very successfully. And a lot of people are very happy with it.